Alright, so today this video is about just to give some tidbits for those of you who are working hard and hoping to be able to make money from your YouTube channel. My friend Bev Brown, you're growing, you're coming 666 subscribers, so you're on your way. And for all those who are on their way likewise, I want to do this video especially for you guys because doing your videos, you're having fun doing them, but there are some benefits at the end of the channel, right? And so I want to just kind of give you a heads up as to what some of those benefits are and how you're going to make them become realities. So YouTube is a huge platform for so many different topics or so many different experiences. And as you post your videos, just be careful of music playing in the background. I mean, it seems like when you post a regular video, like now when you're not monetized, it's okay. You find that you just post a video and it's what have you. But keep in mind that once you become monetized, once you become a part of Google, where you're going to be getting revenue from the work that you're putting in, then it's a different story. Because when you post videos that have music in them, then you're hit with a copyright. You're hit with copyrights, right? Which means that you cannot monetize the video. Or if you monetize it, if you monetize it, the funds might not come to you, but you might end up sharing the funds, or you'll have to just not monetize that video. So keep that in mind. Once you get to that 1,000 subscribers or more, over 1,000 subscribers, and you have to gain 4,000 valid public watch hours, then you have to understand that videos that you have with once you apply and they accept you as part of their monetization thing, their AdSense, then you cannot, or you're going to be restricted if there's music on your videos. So even now as you do the videos, please put the disclaimer in that it's not your work, it's not your music, and so that's already established there, right? So again, first things first, if you intend to become monetized, that means you get a check at the end of every 2 months, I think it is. It all varies, because if you don't make enough money on your videos, then that check is going to wait until you get to the $100, because from my threshold, it is $100. And I think for everyone, like most people set it at $100. That means that if a month comes and you didn't make that $100 in revenue, means they're putting ads on your videos. I know they're putting ads right now on your videos and you are not getting paid for them. But once you become monetized, then the ads, you want to beg people to watch the ads, because if they watch them, a lot of us watching a video, as soon as the ad comes in, we become impatient. And so we skip the ads. But the ads are what helps to generate funds for us who on our videos. Um, for your 4,000 watch hours, it's not easy to get 4,000 watch hours, guys. It's not an easy thing. But what you can do is to make playlists and have them. You have to go live often. Do what you have to do to make people keep watching the videos. You know, encourage your friends, encourage your families to watch them. A lot of people, when they comment on the videos, they might big up yourself, blessings. That's not good enough, because the comments must connect to the content that is there, right? So encourage your people when they comment on your videos. Make sure that if you're talking about red apples growing on the green trees, and that when they comment, it must have something to do with what your video was. So you comment, thank you for sharing this. I truly love red apples. I like when the trees are in full bloom and they're so green and beautiful. Thank you so much. This means much to me. Make them comment, connect to the video. Don't let them, don't, I'm just saying, you know, because a lot of people, they're doing you a favor by just watching the videos. But make sure that they're liking and they're also commenting, and make sure the comments connect to what the topic was. So you have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing, because even if you get to the 1,000 plus subscribers, and Google run it through, they, you know how you have 2,050 subscribers, and all of a sudden you get up one day and you just see subscribers dropping off, and then you might see you're down to 2,010 subscribers, and you say, what the heck? So many people have withdrawn, you know, their subscription. And then and then you realize that Google does do that run to make sure that they're purging anything that is not there. Sometimes people have bots that do subscribe and they're not real. So they want to make sure that they're purging out, to make sure that what they're paying and supporting is real. So you work hard and you continue to work hard, guys. A lot of people out there making good monies from YouTube, good monies. They have the content, they're going at it daily. Sometimes they drop in 3-4 videos a day, even more. Make sure your videos are at least 8 minutes long. You want it long enough to put enough advertisements on them, right? If you have, like, sometimes I do 4-minute videos, but you don't get a lot of advertisement because it's not long enough. So if you stay in the 10 minutes or more range, then you'll be able to get a few advertisements on them. Once you meet that criteria of the 1,000 plus cleared subscribers and your 4,000 valid public watch hours, then what will happen is that Google will invite you to become monetized. So what they have is the Google AdSense, AdSense. That you will have to go in there and do what needs to be done, to fill out the paperwork that needs to be filled out. Make sure you have a bank account you can connect to the AdSense, because when you need to get paid, especially if you are, you want to be able to have that money direct deposited to that account. So make sure you have a bank account hooked up in your Google AdSense, so that you can get paid there. They will send you a link, a pin. I remember they sent me a pin. That's not an email. It's not going to come in email. It's going to be coming in an envelope to your mail, to your address. And once you get it, and that pin is to verify you. So when you get it, you put it in. Google know that you're real. You're who you are. And so that's when no, you push harder, get the videos out there, get your videos out there. It's a job. So many people have left jobs to just do videos because they're getting the views. They have content that people really, really love. It's I think $10 for every thousand view on your thing. So just think of people who are doing hundreds of thousands of people, and plus then you have the revenue from the ads that are placed on your videos as well. So just think, if you put the effort in and you get connected to something that is working, and you put in the hours, get your videos done, do your editing. I'm not big on editing. I do the videos and I post them. I When I do pieces of videos, the editor is on my computer that I use on Microsoft, and it allows me to pick to add the different pieces. So if I do like I tape record, and I have to say thanks to Morris Kingpin, who taught me how to record message and then to put it on the board when I'm putting pieces together, and that has helped me a lot. So sometimes if I'm not like properly tired, and if I'm in a situation where something is going on, I want to record, I can go right ahead, record it, save it, and then eventually connect it to what it needs to be connected to. Sometimes I use Canva, Canva. I use that to create my thumbnails, because Canva, when you do that, you can upload a picture, you can, put like the, what do you call it? The title of your video. You can, Canva, you can use that to create something about your video that can stand out. Sometimes you're tired, you're very tired, and therefore the you come home, you don't want to go shower and to get fresh and to sit in front of a camera for public. And so you can use Canva as a thumbnail, create it beautifully, put what you want to put on it beautifully, and let that represent you on that video. So basically, for those who are working hard, once you start getting funding from Google for your videos, you have what we call YouTube Studio. And what YouTube Studio does, it allows you to go in. All right. It allows you to go in, and you can go in and you can keep track of what's going on with your account. You can see how much money you have made for the month. You can see you can make money from memberships of people. If you take off nicely, I have maybe 5 members right now, and it all depends on what you set up. But once you hit that 4,000 cleared watch hours, and you have your over 1,000 subscribers, then Google is going to just send you stuff. When they send it to you, read what they send to you, because they're different. Everything is not going to come in one package, like, oh, this is it, number 1, number 2. They're going to throw different things at you. So you can you can do memberships, right? They'll tell you when you're ready for memberships. You can do super chats. That means you go live, and people like what you're doing, what you're saying, and it's your birthday or something, and you go live talking to your people, and they will give you money, or they will buy a super chat and for you. Now, understand that when these things like your memberships, your super chats, it's not just like that. YouTube is making money from everything that we do. Because for your super chats, if somebody put $20 on your in your super chat, don't add it into your monies to say, yes, I have $20 coming in along with whatever the ads generate, along with what the 1,000 views, each 1,000 views generate. They take a percentage. They take 40% of whatever you make on the side. So your memberships, they take a cut out of it. Your super chats, they take a cut out of it. So you cannot just add them and say, oh, I got $50 in super chats and I got, and I got, no, they take a portion. It's a lot of hard work, but you know what? It is rewarding, because this is something where not only that what you're doing, people are motivated and encouraged by it, but also to know that you do get some funds from it. So a lot of people think that once they get monetized, just gonna be a big old check each month. No, it's a lot of hard work. You have to have the people out there. You have to have the views. You have to have people watching and liking the content and leaving good comments so that Google can send your work out there. Like at first times gone by, I was getting there are a few videos that got some good hits, right? But it's not consistent. And that's for me too, to figure out. But sometimes I come home, I work full time as a teacher, I come home tired. I'm not living in an era where there's a lot of content. Content has to be created by me. So for this year coming up, I'm thinking this year is my third year on YouTube, and I do get a stipend from them. Um, each time it gets to $100, that's the threshold. $100. The time it gets 100 or more, they do send me a check. They do deposit the funds in my account, and um and so I'm thinking that I will do some more cooking stuff, just to make the channel grow some more. I We also need to, I go out and I get on channels and I leave a comment, and hopefully somebody will come back and support my channel as well. If you have people who are doing well in YouTube and they're willing to put you out there, then so be it. Sometimes you support some channels. You have channels that they do charity work, and you're there, you're sending funds and you're supporting, but they're very stingy in how they support you. They're not, willing to just put you out there. If you send funds, they might mention your post or share a video, but then it just dwindles away. Um, but it's a good feeling when people support you. When I started out and was supporting full 100% supporting a channel, and the channel grow and grow, and I was growing because I did giveaways. Um, that's a way to get people, to bring people to your channel. You can and so I did a lot of giveaways, good giveaways, and um and the channel grew, and now it's growing, but it's not as, I need to do better. But I used to be getting like 20 views on a video, but as you grow, you're going to see that more people are coming in and watching. I'm getting 100 and something views on some videos. I'm getting 50, 60, 70. In a week, I might see, sometimes I'm surprising myself that I'm seeing good numbers compared to when I started and coming along, 15, maybe 40 the most, if that much. But they were very low numbers. But you don't give up. This is what you want to do. Keep going at it. Keep going, keep going, keep going until you get to that point where success is real. Um, Now, for me, I work full time, and I'm telling you, sometimes it's very tiring. It is very tiring to pick up the camera, pick up the tripod, and to do a video. Um, some mornings I get up and I have ideas in my head, but I have to get ready for work. Sometimes I get to work, I do a quick video from my desk, and just to make sure everybody's okay. But you have to figure out how it will work for you. Those of you in Jamaica, I'm telling you, have so much content down there. so, so much. You have the big sea, the beautiful sea, and you can do beautiful videos for, like everybody and anybody because of the beautiful things that are happening there, net nature. I mean, some people make money from the crime and the drama, and some people make good monies from building their homes there, from showcasing whatever. And so that's what I wanted to share today. Um, that those of you who are working hard, keep working hard. Bev Brown, you're coming. You're getting there. Auntie Pauline, you're on the journey. Keep going. Keep pushing. What I admire about you guys is, especially for you, Bev Brown, when I heard that you were on and I found your channel and I started sharing your videos and just sharing out your video when I go live. Jojo would put your videos out. I'd ask that they put your videos out, and even though my channel was small and just coming, but every little bit helps, and I see people who are still there supporting you, and it's a good thing. But what made me do it is the fact that I've spoken to some people in Jamaica, because everybody is walking around with an iPhone, with a smartphone, right? Everybody, you look at the littlest of a kid nowadays, they're walking with these big phones in their hands. These big phones can do wonders. They can do wonders because, as I said, we don't know. We don't know what something simple you put out there and people like it. And so I am encouraging more people to, we sit and the struggle is real and we sit, but we have tools that can help us to create wealth. We have the tools in our hand. Sometimes Bev Brown, and she will admit it, she says, I can do so good, but my eyes are not so good. But she's reading a psalm, she's reading a parable, she's sharing a story. Sometimes when she's doing her titles, yes, they're not perfect. Sometimes she's telling her stories and grammar is not perfect. She's not an eloquent speaker. But she is effective because she's putting out there. And she might not be getting rave reviews and all of that. But eventually, I went in today and I was upstairs and I was on the channel and I was leaving some comment on some of her videos, and I am looking at her like video or Duppy story video, which I haven't done my Duppy story yet, but I will be doing one because I have, some experience from Granny. And so I look at it, 2,300 views. So when you look at things like those, if she find the right things and to keep going, now she's doing her little farm and she's showing you her plowing land and planting and successfully reaping from her farm. So Farmer Bev Brown is happening. Her channel, like mine, is a one-stop shop, right? You're seeing different things there. You're seeing cooking. You're seeing her farming. You're seeing the Blessing Soup kitchen. You're seeing different things. So I don't have one content. I don't have one thing as to say, well, I'm just going to go as a teacher. And so I'm going to share my everyday situations as a teacher, because I don't know how much of my job I can put out there. I don't know. Maybe that's something I should look into, and to go with that as when you come on, you're going to be hearing about my day in the life of a teacher, of a middle school teacher. But as I said, you have your cameras, people, parents. Instead of your children getting on all sorts of different websites that are they're not ready for, that is creating so much turmoil with the sexual issues and the fights and the chaos. Why don't you teach them? If they're in church, they can go on and say a memory verse and ask people to feel blessed by it. Just let the video run, talk to people, talk to their peers, and post the videos. Post the videos. Some of them are learning to cook rice Let them post it. Let people see that they're young, but they're utilizing their time well. So we have to use, I said, there are many of us who, no, don't put me on social media. I'm not going on social media. I don't want, and so much chaos and so much pushback. But if you look at the millions of white people out there making good paychecks, who are not fearful, who are not sitting there pushing back and saying, oh, I don't want my face to be seen. I don't want to be in the public image. I don't want... And how is it that they are out there making so much? But we as black people are sitting down. No, I'm not doing this. I don't want to be on social media. I don't want to. I don't want to. But yet you have good messages that could have been helpful to others. I don't understand it. And so we sometimes are our worst enemies, and we look at the white people striving and we get frustrated. But the other cultures are out there striving, using what they have. They create websites, they make so much money. The Chinese, you look at these people with their intellect, and they don't sit at desks doing 9 to 5 and getting frustrated at 8 to 4 and go home with a little bit of nothing. They're out there using these resources that are out there that millions of people are using, and they're using it to sell their ideas. They're using it to bring in their wealth. And you watch them do well, and they buy property and they rent property and they sell back property, and they do well and they live well because they take chances. Free chances. You don't have to pay to use YouTube. And yet you talk to people and you say, pick up your camera, do a tree, do a bird singing in a tree. There are people who like that. When the rain falls, do a video of the rainfall. People like that to fall asleep with. You're a religious person, you have a soothing voice. Say something, sing something, create something. You're cooking your Sunday dinner. If it's even that, it's Sunday again, and I'm in the kitchen. Cook with me. And just leave it out there, because I might not get a lot of a viewer, but they're coming little by little. When I started out, it was nothing. But I started and I watched 10 become 15, 15 becomes 30. 30 becomes 100, and it continued until we get to 2,000 plus. So guys, I'm just saying to you, if you have the time, get on here and do what you do, because you never know when somebody might like something you put out there and it becomes a multi-million viewing thing and put money in your pocket. And people making 3,000 a month, 10,000 a month, making good money. I'm praying that I can get to 3,000 per month. I want bigger, but I am praying that I can find the right content that will attract people, and so that the channel will grow and I will find the time to still connect with my people. So thanks to all the new people who came over, guys. And for those of you who are on the journey trying to become, an influencer in your own right, then I wish you well. I wish you luck. And I wish that, and I hope that in due time, you'll be able to celebrate your first paycheck from YouTube. Make it a great day, everyone. If you can't be good, be careful, walk good, do good, pick up your cameras, get out there and show the world what goes on around you in your neck of the woods. There's so much beauty that we'll never get to explore, right? So right where you are, show us some of what goes on where you are. Show us the hummingbird as it suckles the nectar from the flowers. Show us the custard apple, or the soursop, or a bird eating the soursop, or something out there that Jamaica has so much of, and other countries, not just Jamaica. But I'm just talking because I know of Jamaica and what goes on there. Talk about a good day that you've had. Talk about your walk Videotape your walk and share it. So many people want to be motivated. They want to get up. They want to move. They want to dance. Show us your dance move. God give us hips that sways gracefully. Show us those moves and encourage us to do the same thing. And so you have a soothing voice. Give us your poetry in your nicest tone. Some artwork you want to display. You want to show us how it's done. Do you want to? I have a friend who I used to be promoting his channel. He doesn't even, I don't even think he watches my videos anymore, because it seems like once people do well, then they forget us, they forget the little people, you know. But all he did is he cuts plants, and he used bottles to create irrigations for plants. And I remember when he was like 100 and something, 200, he was getting like 10 views, if that much. And the other day he posted something. I'm still connected to his channel. I supported, I subscribed. I never withdrew my subscription. I'm still there. But I remember going live, and I would post his thing, and Mojo would look them up, and she would post their links in my thing, and people went over. You guys went over and supported. And I went the other day, and I think he has like 14,000 subscribers and doing well. So I'm hoping I don't act like that. When I make it big, I forget the people who helped me up. I hope that I would want to share their videos now and give them a chance to grow. I hope. But don't you know, life is strange, and what we do for people, don't expect them to do back for you. You just do it from a good place in your heart, and just keep moving. The J Jordan, I hope that you guys go over and support him. I go and I supported him one time and subscribed to his channel from Trending Live TV, was doing promoting, and I went on and I supported him. And I was so filled with joy and love and appreciation when I saw that he I'd drop a video, and he would watch the video, leave his comment, and share my video on his platform. I think I have like 20 people from his thing that came over to support me. And so I appreciate that. I get on and I thank him every time. And, you know, I don't share as much of his videos because of the people that come to my channel. Because he does a lot of workout videos, and sometimes he has no shirt on. He does music, but he curses in the music. And so I'm afraid to share the curse words. If there was a way to bleep it out, fine. And I hope he understood when I said that. And so whatever our content is, not everyone is going to love it, but I do share some of his videos. But there are people that you promote their channel, but they never think that, you know, when they make it, they should promote yours. They just feel like, oh, I make it now, I'm good. And so that's how life is, guys, in many different ways. When people are okay, they forget the little people whose shoulders they stood on to get where they're going. But we continue to do good because it's a good thing. And you continue to drop your videos and hope and pray and do the right things. Don't really have to get into anything dirty to grow. There are many, many, many beautiful videos out there will never get dirty, and so that it's a general audience that can appreciate it. So good luck on your journey, guys. Good luck. Work hard. Hard work does pay off. Prayer plus hard work equals success. That's what they taught us when we were in school as young children, and it still works today. Take care of yourself, my people, and doses.